Hey everyone, today I got for you a Eldar gameplay 3v3. This is me, some Dawn of War online Soulstorm action. Uh, so I notice who I'm playing against. I notice I'm playing against these guys here, and I decided to go full close range. I make a full close range army, which you don't see too often. You don't really see any close range armies in Warhammer, but that's what I decided to do. It was kind of a meme, and I think it's I think this replay is pretty funny. So what happened was this is pretty much right after I made that. If you watch my last video, Eldar player rage quits. It's the one about Mako. The other player rage quits and gets 0 kills. I did this match like right after that, so I was in a pretty bad mood. I was still angry at that guy. I made a video about him, the one with Mako in it, and basically I want to do something funny. So you'll see, this is more of a funny replay. And so that Mako guy, which really annoyed me, he got 0 kills, and I got more kills than 0. So I'm pretty proud of this one, and the action's actually really good. So this is me as Eldar. I'm probably the worst Eldar player in the world, and I don't know much about them, like their story. I have 2 of their books, but in the books, the Eldar are actually like the bad guys. It's more of their bad stuff they did, not their good stuff. So I have 2 of their books, and I play Eldar maybe once a month. I try to avoid them if I can. So I'm probably the worst Eldar player ever, which ends up being some funny gameplay. I think it's funny, but we'll see. So we got Eldar here. This is me. Oh, orcs. This guy got orcs by random, so we were both messing around. More of a casual match. This guy picked Tau. This guy carried the game. This is definitely the best player on the team. He basically won us the match. So Space Fish, really strong player. I'm not very good at Tau, but this guy is like a Tau master. He did really well. And that's team 1.
Breadsticks for you.
Yeah.
I'm making lasagna and chicken Alfredo. I don't know if you want any of that.
I like chicken Alfredo.
Alright, I'll give you a little bit when I get it done.
Thanks, Dad. Sorry about that. Dad did some cooking. I got some of his food. But anyways, so I'm not very good at Tau, but this guy is like a master. So you'll see some master Tau gameplay. He still makes mistakes here and there, but it's a lot better than what I do. And then for team 2, we got guard. I feel really bad for this guy. You'll see later on what happens. But I feel really bad for Zig. Space Marine. Space Marine tries to be fancy. And then we have an actual Eldar player. Tau Wai. This guy is like an expert Tau player. You can tell from his movement and the stuff he does, he's an expert. And this is me going full melee, which usually never works because of all the defense. Melee loses the defense. And I thought this was a really funny replay, and I hope you guys like it. And yeah, I guess that's it. I made a very angry Eldar video, and now I'm hoping this is more of a casual, funny one. Also, I do try to avoid playing Eldar, so who knows when you'll see this again. Probably never. I don't touch Eldar. And yeah, I guess that's it for the intro. Now for the gameplay. The gameplay is going to be pretty hard to watch, but I think it'll be funny. So when it comes to Eldar, I kind of just press buttons. I don't really know how they work. So you'll see a bunch of random stuff that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then we compare my gameplay to an actual Eldar player. This guy knows what he's doing.
We will fulfill our duty.
Nothing too crazy so far. Double generator opening. That's pretty greedy. Generator opening for orcs. Basically everyone is going full economy. So I have to make guardians, but after this I go full close range. And we'll see if it works. If a pure close range army does anything. I will tell you, I got more kills than Mako, so I'm happy. Okay, so far nothing crazy. Something to know is your bone singers actually do melee damage. So I used my bone singers as a melee unit. Now Banshees at the start of the game are kind of useless, so you really need to upgrade them. You got to put a lot of points into them before they're good. But yeah, bone singers do melee damage and Banshees do melee damage.
Our mission is successful.
And you'll see here in a minute Tau completely carrying the game. This is more of a Tau video. So I probably blew this guy world. I made Banshees instead of Dark Reavers. And here we go. 2 melee squads against. You see all this range attacks. This Guardian's going down. The Guardians went down. Here I just chased down the Dark Reaper. You can see this guy is an actual Eldar player. I just kind of right-clicked and looked away. I teleported my Bone Singer in. I tried to melee someone. For some reason, all 3 players are focusing me, which is weird. They're completely ignoring these guys, the other 2 players. Yeah, all 3 players are focusing me down. I guess I'm the biggest threat. So right now I have everything set to auto reinforce, but pretty soon I was like, oh, I need to do something else besides attack. So I turn off auto reinforce here in a bit.
Victory countdown has begun.
I need to get like upgrades and stuff. I can't win with 2 squads. Again, tier 1 Banshees are kind of garbage. Command squad goes in. I'm not sure if command squad can beat Big Mech. Commissar goes in. Farseer abilities. And here I copied him. I was like, oh yeah, Farseer. I should probably make that. So my 2 squads died, but I was being focused by every player. Here we lose middle. Command squad taking a lot of damage. Double priest, which is weird. You don't see double priest too often. Here I wasn't controlling my guardians, but it's fine. Command squad almost dead. Tau commander also almost dead. Big Mech's like full health. See, I don't know why, but all 3 players focused my Banshees down, and they're not even good. Only when you get tier 2 they become good. Another teleport from me. Some Bone Singer action. Force Commander is trying the 1v3. This Space Marine guy tries to be really fancy.
We are the harbingers of death.
So I think this replay is funny. This is me messing around, and this is an actual Eldar player. And pretty soon you'll see Tau carrying. Okay, so you got heavy cover. This bottom team should have the advantage. They have the heavy cover. It's heavy cover versus these guys. I go in again. Again, level 1 Banshees are kind of garbage. Here I really just try to attack Eldar. I know Eldar is a big threat, so I try to attack them. Guardsmen, try again. I don't think they're upgraded to just normal guardsmen. I know Orc gets the big shooter. Grey Knight's out. 6-minute Grey Knight. That's actually really fast. 6-minute Grey Knight's really nice. Here again, just trying to slow down this real Eldar player. And these Banshees are really not a threat at all, but everyone's shooting them down. Kind of rude, I think. Orcs help me out. Again, so I have them set to auto reinforce, but then I was like, oh, I should probably get upgrades. So I stopped reinforcing them after a while. Grey Knights go in. Again, focusing down my Banshees. Like, what did I do? Like, come on, man. Eldar is tier 2. I think I'm not even tier 2. But yeah, just triple team my Banshees again. I don't know what they... And then the Chaplain ability on top of it. Like, come on, man. Banshees are like 200 points. I'm not sure why. It's kind of funny. They just really hate me, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Then Farseer action. You're cooler than the other ones. And then we got so everyone's tier 2 except for me. Banshees are expensive. Farseer versus Farseer action. I went from full health to almost dead in like a second. So that hurt.
Victory countdown has begun.
When it comes to the Farseer, I just kind of press buttons. I'm not like an expert on them or anything. Okay, I just started going tier 2. These guys have been tier 2 for like an hour. Also, my economy's not the best. This guy's just spamming out Space Marine abilities. So you got one squad of Shuda here. You have one squad of Dark Creepers here. I don't know why they're not making an army. And then you got the Guardsmen here. Or actually, no, they're right there. And down they go. This Guardsman guy is actually really good.
6 minutes until
but
they can hold victory.
Just terrible luck. 9-minute Basilisk, not bad. Basilisk is a good choice here. Basilisk counters everything. Really, Eldar should get the range upgrade. If you get the range upgrade, you should be able to outrange these guys.
We are the harbingers of death.
Here I put my Farseer in this building here, and I think it heals them. Webway gate. If you put your units in here, it heals them. So my Farseer is back to full health. Here Tau kind of bullies Guard, which you don't see too often. Guard actually has the advantage when it comes to Tau. Here I do a silly Farseer thing. try to do something. Try to
5
get some
minutes
action in.
until taking world victory.
Farseer pretty much dead again. Twice. Space Marine's tier 3. This vehicle stun didn't go off for some reason. The Psyker got knocked down during the stun. 2 Basilisks down. Really, I feel really bad for this guard guy. And then I think he had a heavy weapon team here, and he got killed by the Sky Ray. And then he lost his guardsman here. So guard is really hurting right now. Ooh. Upgraded Big Mech. Shooter boy's going down though. Barracuda out in the field. Vehicles. Am I tier 2? Nope. Not even tier 2.
4 minutes.
This Falcon
until
does this
taking world
weird
victory.
jump where it goes like 50 feet in the air.
Harbingers of death.
So this is probably so this is a real Eldar player versus me who has like 2 hours in Eldar. So Falcon with Dark Reapers and Harlequin. Harlequin activates here in a second. Harlequin activates. Upgraded Banshees. This is why my tier 2 is garbage.
Enemy fire.
A lot of fighting happening. Flash kits are out, but so are Terminators. 11-minute Terminator is actually really good. And then Tau destroys this mechanized command. So Tau and Guard have like a 1v1. Tau's tier 3. I'm barely tier 2. I went tier 2 a minute ago. And I forget to get upgrades. I have like no upgrades. I forgot to get them. Except for this Banshee upgrade. So Eldar retreats. I killed the Harlequin. Tau goes in, tries to destroy this building. Orcs go in. I'm not sure why Space Marine retreated there. They should have the advantage. But I made a real Eldar player retreat, so I'm happy about that. I noticed this fight here, so I go help him out. Really, I just wanted to punch Guard in the face. I think punching Guard in the face sounds fun.
We are under enemy fire.
So here I go punch him in the face.
Is this orange?
Now, upgraded Banshees are actually really good. They're kind of anti-everything. Here I killed the heavy weapon team, which might actually be my only kill. You see all these swords flying around, but this one kill right here, the heavy weapon team, that was actually my only kill. And then a crap ton of stuff happens. I'm not sure how else to say it. Just a complete cluster happens. Space Marine activates his invincibility. Orcs activate their invincibility. Every ability gets activated. Eldar gives up for some reason. He only made one squad, and that was it. So I'm not sure what happened there. This is a total cluster. I have no idea what's going on. Gar gets triple team. I feel terrible. It went from a Tau 1v1 to getting triple team. There I just lost my whole army. Really good guard guy. He activated his priest ability. I actually did like 0 damage to guard. Here I make some Vipers. Vipers can knock down people. Vipers are also anti-building. So Terminator action. It's kind of a crap show right now. This is a casual match. People are just activating their abilities and going wild. Things are getting destroyed. It's kind of wild. I think this is a new Farseer, or I healed it up. I'm not sure. This is just Space Marine. This is just Space Marine versus everyone. Space Marine's trying to 1v3. Now Eldar helps out, but they're getting knocked down. 3 squads of Dark Reapers, a vehicle, and Fire Dragons.
6 minutes until taking hold.
Space Marine quits. It's pretty difficult to 1v3. Tau hard carried. If it wasn't for Tau, we definitely wouldn't have won. I know I said melee only, but I make some Vipers. Space Marine quits, and that's the end of the replay. So yeah, I just get triple team the whole game for some reason. Again, Banshees aren't really a threat. It's all this stuff here. This is a real threat, but they triple team me for some reason. I guess just for fun. And yeah. So very odd game. Eldar try to win with 1 squad. Orcs try to win with 1 squad. Really only Tau made an army. Only Tau made an actual army, which is weird. At the start of the game, basically everyone went economy and tried to win, and that didn't work out. So this was a very odd game. This was a very, very odd replay. But yeah, I thought it was funny. So yeah, this whole triple Banshee guard, that was a fail. I got maybe 2 kills. But I feel terrible for the guard guy, because he nothing he did worked. Command squad didn't work. Basilisk didn't work. Literally nothing this guy did worked. I don't know if this guard guy got any kills, so I feel terrible for him. Still managed to get tier 3. And here I have Banshees with just the sword upgrade. I don't think I have the armor upgrade or anything like that. And I actually don't know if I have any upgrades. And then I'm buying tier 3. I don't know what tier 3 unit I would make. Maybe Seer Council or something. But yeah, Banshees and Vipers, and that was it. With some Bone Singer melee. And somehow we won. Again, this Eldar guy knows what he's doing. Space Marine 6-minute Great Knight is actually really good. So the Space Marine guy knew what he was doing. Tau going full Barracudas. Is that... Usually you're only allowed to have 3, right? Is this 4 or 5? I don't know. I don't really know Tau. I thought you can only have 3 Barracudas. But, anyways, doesn't matter. That's the end of the match. I thought it was hilarious. And, Dad just brought me in some food, so I'm gonna work on that. I'll show you the end screen. This proves that I got a kill. I'm very proud. So Tau definitely carried. If it wasn't for Space Fish, we would have lost. Every player was very greedy. I would say every player, they played well, but their build order was extremely greedy. So Alright. So if you look at kills here, Tao definitely got the most. Oryx got 50 kills. He went positive. He mostly made one squad. So Oryx got 50 kills of one squad, basically. So that's pretty good. And me, right there at the bottom, 6 kills, 86 deaths. So I did have the largest army, according to this. So that's cool. But yeah, 6 kills. Not my best work. We still won. It says here the other team all have 50 kills each. So the other team actually, the other team killed a lot, way more than us. They actually have way more kills than us, but somehow the team with less kills won. So yeah, this was a very funny, kind of a confusing mess. I wasn't able to capture all of it. There was like 3 or 4 fights going on, and Space Marine tried the 1v3, which was strange, but whatever. And yeah, I just went full melee, and I thought it was pretty silly. So hopefully you liked it. And I don't know if I'll play Eldar again. So I made, during this match, I was sick and I was also in a bad mood. So, and I was just kind of throwing away my units. And somehow it worked. I probably wouldn't recommend my gameplay. It's pretty rare for that to work. You need a lot of teamwork. It's pretty rare that the Banshee thing works. I got very lucky. So, yeah. I thought this was pretty silly. And I think that's it. Yeah, there's not much more I can say. All I can say is I beat an actual Tau player. Or not Tau. All I can say is I beat an actual Eldar player using Banshees. And yeah, I guess that's it. This was a fair match, I think. So I think we just outplayed him. Everyone went economy, and Tau made an army. And you gotta make an army, right? You can't play this game without an army. So, alright, I'm starting to ramble on. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I'm getting hungry. I got a bunch of food next to me. And thanks for watching. Hopefully you liked this one. Hopefully it made you laugh. And later.